What's up, y'all? Welcome to another review by Ryan. Happy Wednesday. It is Wednesday, July 27th, and I hope you all are having a wonderful day wherever you are at in the world when you watch this video. If you are watching this on Wednesday the 27th, sorry, it's coming out a little bit later than I normally would release it. Got caught up in the Made in Abyss episode. Any of you who are watching Made in Abyss, it was a crazy episode. But needless to say, that's not what this reaction video is for. In this reaction, we'll be reacting to the 4th episode of My Stepmom's Daughter Is My Ex, and the title of today's episode is That's Not What You're Supposed to Say. So for all of you who watched last week's episode, you are aware now that we are going on a date between Yumi and Mizuto, and this is being done so that Mizuto can deal with Minami, because Minami is all over the place and is one hell of a crazy girl. I like her, but she's crazy. And we learned that she really wants to get close to Yumi, so close that she actually asked if basically she could freaking marry Mizuto so that she could be close to his sister. So that was hilarious, and that is what's going to be the premise of today's episode. But last week's episode, putting that aside, was a fun episode to watch. You know, you had the two siblings, but not siblings, take each other's. One took someone's boxers and the other took the bra. She took his boxers and sniffed them and was very happy about that. And he accidentally had his bra. This was because they were doing laundry and, you know, accidental taking of them. And they were supposed to get them back to each other, but that never happened. And so from there, they said that each other owed each other a promise because they both broke the rules. And so for him breaking his part of the promise, she made him go get food from the store because of the fact she was trying to figure out what this girl was that showed up in his house, which of course we now know is Minami. And then his payback as a result is the upcoming date. This show is doing good. It's doing really good. I think that again, shows like this, I don't really pay too much attention to like Mal, because Mal tends to treat these type of shows very poorly. But I think the show's doing really good. It's been really enjoyable. Yumi and Mizuto are really good characters. It's clear that they were just children. I mean, they're still our kids, but you know, the issues that they probably had when they were together were just fundamental issues that anyone like that would have ran into. And you can just feel the love through the episode that those two still feel. And the only issue now is that they are supposed to be step siblings. So that's going to be, as I've said, each episode is going to be an interesting thing, how they're going to deal with that. I personally don't know how they're going to deal with that, but I hope that it resolves in a way that everyone is able to be happy at the end of it. And I wonder if they're just going to have to tell the parents flat out, because I got to tell you, these two are not doing well, and I don't think they're going to be able to hold on very much longer. So, but yeah, other than that though, as far as our side characters that are present, which is really Minami and Kawanami, they're both cool. Kawanami, of course, was the one who disclosed that Minami is crazy, so, you know, we got to deal with her now. But they're both really cool characters, and I think that we have a pretty decent cast together. So as of right now, I'm kind of floating between a 7.5 and an 8, and that's kind of where I'm feeling as we go into this 4th episode. But I'm really expecting a lot of great things out of this date, and I hope you all are excited to watch. One thing I did want to talk about is how the show is doing, and I'm not going to show anime trending because they're both about the same, but Anime Corner, again, a big thank you to those who vote. We had over 23,000 respondents in the 3rd week. My Stepmom's Daughter Is My Ex is still in the middle. And I think, you know, it's appropriate. It's appropriately riding right around dead middle. It's doing very good. It's getting a relatively positive response, particularly more on the East and the West. But I think that it's doing really good. And it's nice to see that the community thinks so too. So with that said, let's go ahead and get this episode started. Have my headphones up, plugged in and good to go. And we will get this video reaction started after I wipe my lips, because also I keep saying this episode, y'all see me really like lick my lips a lot. My lips are super chapped the last like couple of weeks. I've been using chapstick and everything. I don't know what's going on. So yeah, sorry about that. You see me just excessively licking my lips. It's just been a problem. But all right, let's go ahead and get this reaction started in 3, 2, 1. They gonna be on their date. Oh, look at her. She's like, what is happening? He's planning a date. He told you what he's planning. and I'm sure you are looking forward to it. You tell yourself that. My man looking fresh. Look at my man. Damn, my man yo, my man showed up. I was saying my man showed up fresh. He showed up ready. She ain't gonna make it. She ain't gonna make it. Oh yeah. I also forgot to talk about, remembering that she was saving all the little presents that he got her. That was really adorable too. She's such a good girl. I tell you, I can't stand these two. All right, how is this date going to go? Like, my man really showed up fresh. Yeah, y'all do. But y'all are. He clearly said date. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What you talking about, girl? I cannot. Why are you being that way? Yo. My man. Bruh. I don't know. That might be a little difficult. Bruh. Bruh. But you realize they're still supposed to be step siblings, though. Like. I feel you, my dude. Yo, my girl, her staring hella hard back there. I'm sure she's very happy to be out with you. You don't say. My dude, you don't understand. You getting ready to land critical hits on her. Yeah, I'm sure she's still kind of stuck in that mode. Oh. My girl is out of it. You've been out of commission since episode 1, though. Yes, he did. There's a mission we're on, girl. They be like that, my dude. What the heck? Yo, immediately just sitting here like, bruh. An unrepentant menace? My goodness. Lord have mercy. I have no idea. Bruh, what kind of answer is that? She's just like, what is happening right now? She's realizing she's about to lose everything. Come on, think about it, my dude. I mean, you know exactly what you want. Oh, is that the reason you left him? I'm sure he didn't think of that like that, though. Again, she's such a good girl. She just, you have challenges like anybody else. Dang. So it was just really general bickering and disagreements that led to y'all splitting because y'all were so perfect. But again, junior high to high school, that tends to happen. Y'all never stop caring about each other. Man, I'm going to be so conflicted when it's time to actually address the issue at hand. I do like how my girl has not recognized my girl over there yet. A mental institution? Yeah, they are over here having a blast with this conversation slash story. Oh, there they are. Back to adorable. Um, just fundamental misunderstandings, and that happens. But is that really how y'all want it to last? It's a hard decision. Is that right? Yeah. 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 Yeah, that was a pretty random thing. I was about to say, wait, who else was up in the house? Yo, we about to fight. That person probably still in the house. And shamelessly invite yourself, Lord. Okay. Of course, you'd be the one not to let it in. Bruh. Bruh. Yo, she is losing it. This girl is still madly gone. Bruh! Yo! Should have made a horror portfolio. Oh? That ain't no damn punishment. Why are you lying, my girl? Even with what you said, my dude, you know you struggling too. Oh. I can't stand these two. I can't stand these two. Yeah, nothing was really handled. She just somewhat is. Minimi's just somewhat under control now. Oh man, that's it. That's it. All right. So, just a quick recap about this episode. Not only was it an awkward but nice date, but we definitely got to see a little bit more into the personalities of the two and why things didn't work out. And it was really a fundamental thing. I mean, Yumi is clumsy. She's human. She makes human mistakes and mistakes that any person that's in that grade level would make. So you can't be mad at her for that, and he wasn't mad at her for that. But when you are in young romances and stuff like that, as you go through middle and high school, you know, and honestly, even younger adults, like, I guess I'm still young, but I'm 30 now, so it's kind of not really in the young category of this conversation, but in those type of relationships, you know, middle, high school, maybe even early college, 18, 19, 20, you are really learning about yourself. Your personality is changing a whole lot. You're learning about things that make you happy, make you sad. You're learning about your own strengths and weaknesses. And with people like Yumi and Mizuto, you know, their chemistry is outstanding, but it was naturally going to happen that they were going to run into these issues where every little small thing might turn into a big bickerment. I'll say on a personal level, you know, that recently happened to me. Even now, at this stage in my life, leading up to me separating from the person I was with for so long, you know, little things can just add up in a big way, and the things that you once used to love, you will end up hating. I really felt that line on a personal note because of my current life events that I'm recently still dealing with. So, you know, I felt that, and it's so sad to see that such passion and love and excitement and joy that those two had with each other was broken down by such small things. And, you know, I would love to see them be able to at least squash that and to truly apologize to each other for that. I know that right now, you know, like he said, he's trying to move on with this new phase in their life now that their families are together and they're now step siblings now, and he wants to move on with that phase of his life. And he's perfectly happy with the arrangement that it is. But the reality is that they both are struggling. They really are. We've watched it through this season so far, and this episode continued to show the conflicting emotions that they both have, especially at the end with her asking him to hug her from behind and whisper into her ear, and how they responded at the end of that. So, you know, I just continue to say week after week since the show started that this show is giving me everything that I could possibly have wanted from it. I love the two main characters. I think Minami is a pretty cool girl. And honestly, Kawanami's starting to look like he's alright too, though. The man, as my man said, when was you last hospitalized? 'Cause my man got some screws loose too. So, again, it's just, I don't know how they're going to handle this with their life situation with their family, but I'm very, very much excited and looking forward to seeing how the story progresses from this point. And every episode we seem closer and closer to something cracking and one of them giving in to whatever their desires are. We almost saw that early in the show, and I do think we're going to be back at that point sooner than later. So, with that said, that is my opinion to this 4th episode. I hope you guys liked the reaction, liked the episode. If you did, please consider liking the episode and subscribing to the channel. Liking the video and subscribing to the channel. And if you want to be one of the first to be notified when a new reaction becomes available, hit the bell icon. So with that said, I'll see all of you wonderful people next Wednesday for another episode of My Stepmom's Daughter is My Ex. Until then, catch you later.